Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Immaculate stars Sydney Sweeney. An American nun embarks on a new journey when she joins a remote convent in the Italian countryside. However, her warm welcome quickly turns into a living nightmare when she discovers her new home harbors a sinister secret and unspoken horrors. This movie wasn't very good. Like, shocker! It's a horror film that comes out in April. I gotta see it. I went to an early screen for this film. Actually, not even. It doesn't come out in April. It comes out literally next week. But yeah. So, gosh, either way, this was just not very good. This was really bad. This was the most boring ass horror film I have ever seen. Well, actually, it's a little bit more entertaining than Night Swim and Imaginary. I'm already forgetting the title of that film. Apparently, this has slightly a little bit more imaginary in this film than that film, but it goes in a weird direction that is like, okay, I guess I'm on board, but then it's like, what the fuck? So you have Cindy Sweeney who plays this American nun who has this somewhat tragic backstory, and so that's the reason why she becomes a nun in some form, because she doesn't she thinks God saved her for a reason, like she's trying to find her purpose, and that's what, and becoming a nun is one, I guess, one of those things. And she is, I guess, part of this church. I don't know Catholic. I don't know how to describe the what, like, what their type of, like, region I guess it is, this like like whatever they do. She basically has a new home, and in the literally like the first day she's there, things start being weird. Like, people, like, there's this one person who's kind of like mean to her. It's like, I don't like you. It's like, why? And actually, when you figure out why this person doesn't like her, it's like, oh, really? I mean, okay, cool. I don't know. There's this like dark, like mystery horror around it, and you're like, okay, what's going on? Why is everyone acting weird? Why is this happening? Like, the first actual like opening to this movie is pretty fucking like, it got me hooked in. I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. Like, this is a nice built up. And I'm like, I'm enjoying it myself. It doesn't seem like it's a generic horror film so far. It's okay at, like, it's not like anything like fantastic or anything like chilling or anything. But I'm like, okay, I'm on board. Literally, then it becomes like the most generic ass horror film of like ever, because apparently modern day horror films now, it's just like object standing there, someone slowly revealing themselves behind a bed, and all you do is see is their silhouettes. Literally, someone went, oh my god. As that scene happened, like, there's a scene where someone slowly reveals themselves behind a bed, and I literally, a person down to my like left goes, oh my god, oh no. And people started laughing, because it's like, this is apparently what scares people now these days. And, like, loud bangs, loud music, not actual good build up like the first 5 minutes of this film actually had. I was like, okay, you're adding a mystery here. Cool. I'm interested. I'm interested to figure out what the hell is going on with these fucking nuns and this fucking priest and this fucking church. I'm interested. And actually, it turns out to be like the most fuck up thing ever. And it's like, and I can see them in the writing room. It's like, oh, this is going to be bold. Like, this is bold. And it's like, no, this is just fucked up. This is just messed up on what they do. And it becomes like laughable bad in some form, because there's a scene where Sydney Sweeney is just like screaming her out of her fucking lungs, basically, for like 2 minutes, and it keeps on going. It's like, okay, I get it. Cut. Like, there's so many times where I'm laughing, and other people in the auditorium too, and like for all the wrong reasons. And funny enough, the little group right here that's went oh my god. Of course they said, oh yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty. I, Clearly that was their first showing of a horror film ever, because I don't get why that this is scary to modern day audiences. If this is what people are scared of now these days, I'm out. Like, I'm done. because this is ridiculous. This is not scary. This is not horror. And what they actually go for is fucked up. It's like, and the best way I can describe like what they do is actually pretty fucked up. It's actually kind of disgusting. It's like with Aliens versus Predator and Aliens versus Predator 2, where like the first one was PG-13 and everyone got pissed off, so they went like, okay, we're gonna go hard R with the next one. And, that got people excited. It's like because like Predator and Alien should be R, but then they go overboard with that R-ness, where it's like they go too far with the blood. They go too far with the what certain kills. Apparent, like if you guys don't remember, there was a scene where a alien impregnates a pregnant woman, and next to a alien pops out of her, which has the same level of fucked up, and that's just gross in this film. Like it goes that pretty far with it. I'm like, okay, like I'm all for like weird type of films, but this is just fucked up. Like this is gross, and this is not what people mean that when they say like, oh, why are we getting a PG-13 horror film? I want it R. This is like we want that edgy like adult type of horror films, but not where it's just like, okay, I can't look at this, like I can't watch this. This is gross. Overall, the movie is just simply boring. Like stuff happens for the sake of stuff happening, and next it doesn't make any sense towards the end. Like there's a scene where like a painting somewhat falls, and next there's this writing behind it, like, and it leads somewhere into the Bible, like Chronicles or whatever. I don't remember the verse, but it's like, okay, so is there some demonic shit going on? No, there has nothing to do with anything demonic or anything. So it's like, okay, why did that painting fall over? Why did this person act like this in some form? Why are there certain people acting weird? And it doesn't touch on anything. The movie just ends, and it's kind of like, who is this for? Clearly for those 4 people that went like, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was scary. I'm gonna give Immaculate a D minus. Really, there's certain parts of the film like, okay, that's pretty funny, and that was pretty good. Like that's like I can see where you're going with that, and especially with the opening. But the characters are dumb. The characters are, you don't care about them, and when they are like, when you can get somewhat on the character side, like they do something smart, it's like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, okay, that's actually pretty brilliant. It's like you're trying to get yourself out of this situation and do that, sick. And next they do something stupid and leaving evidence to behind. I mean, like where it's easily found, like, oh, okay, what is happening to this person isn't actually real. Bad writing and missing the mark completely. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.